are in front of you, whatever I'm speaking. Okay, and it is exceptional also because I have learned this language all by myself. I didn't have any environment of English. Nobody here around me speaks in English, so I can learn it quickly. All right, because you actually need environment, and when you have environment, you can quickly learn the language. So that is why this video is so exceptional, because whatever I have learned till yet, I'm going to tell you in this video. So you have to watch till the end. All right, so before getting into this video, I just want to tell you that again, haven't taken any classes till yet. Whatever I have learned it by myself. I'm my own teacher, and definitely I'm telling you 100% that if you also want to learn English at your home all by yourself, you can do it. You can do it. Everyone, this is Vinny and you're watching me on Learn and Grow. I welcome you on my channel wholeheartedly. So I'm always striving to provide you something valuable which is associated with your English speaking skills and your communication skills. All right, so I'm stoked to have you along for the ride, and let's dive into this amazing topic. So first of all, I just want to tell you one thing, that why this video is so exceptional, because in this video I have shared my own experience, how I learn English. Not the whole experience I'm going to share, because I want to make a separate video for that, but the tips and strategies that I have used to improve my fluency and repetitions are in front of you, whatever I'm speaking. Okay, and it is exceptional also because I have learned this language all by myself. I didn't have any environment of English. Nobody here around me speaks in English, so I can learn it quickly. All right, because you actually need environment, and when you have environment, you can quickly learn the language. So that is why this video is so exceptional, because whatever I have learned till yet, I'm going to tell you in this video. So you have to watch till the end. All right, so before getting into this video, I just want to tell you that again, haven't taken any classes till yet. Whatever I have learned it by myself. I am my own teacher, and definitely I'm telling you 100% that if you also want to learn English at your home all by yourself, you can do it. You can do it, come what may. You can do it all by yourself, but what you actually need is the curiousness. All right, the courage, the dedication in yourself, because if you are not intrigued by the language, how can you learn it? All right, so that is the one thing. Now before getting into this video, again, I just want to remind you for the most two important things that I have done this mistake, and now I'm realizing that if somebody would be there who wants to learn English as a beginner, what they can do to improve their English, and what they cannot do to avoid all those obstacles. All right, because I don't want you will face any obstacles. Yeah, definitely you will make mistakes here and there, it's all right, but the big horrible mistakes that we usually do, that is looking right now silly, but we do, and it is not helping us at all. All right, so the first thing is that why are you learning English? You need to ask this question to yourself. If you have seen my previous videos, I have talked a lot about it, that why you wanted to learn this language. All right, this is the most important question right now. If you want, pause the video and write down in comments. It will be very effective for you. And if you don't want to write in comments, just take a pen and paper and write down there why you want to learn this language. All right, you are learning this language for so many reasons. So there are several reasons available. You want to get that particular job. Okay, you want to create content like this, you want to help other people, you want to teach your kids, you want to teach your siblings. Okay, so there will be several reasons, and when you have your strong why you're doing it, you will learn it so much quicker than anything. All right, so this is the thing that you need to keep this thing in your mind, that why you are learning this language. Write down, and I'm telling you from my own experience that when I understood that why I'm doing it, it is helping me a lot to improve day by day. Okay, and the second thing that you need to know is learn from your mistakes. Whatever mistakes you're making, it's all right. All right, whenever you are in your conversation, whenever you are speaking with yourself, it's all right to make mistakes, because although we humans bound to make mistakes, it's all right to make mistakes. But when you have made a mistake, after that realize that thing, that yes, this is the mistake I've done, figure out it, and on the spot just try to rectify your mistake. Because if on the spot you're rectifying it, you will no longer making that mistake over and over again. Okay, so you need to keep this thing in your mind. Sooner or later you have to understand this thing, understand this one particular thing. And I've seen a lot of people doing this. Oh my god, I've made a mistake, now what can I do next? It's all right, everyone makes mistake. All right, people who are from abroad, okay, they are speaking English 24 by 7, and they are still making mistakes. If you watch them attentively, they're still making mistakes. So who we are, we are also humans. Even we don't speak this language all the time, so why we are thinking a lot about it? Okay, so these are the two things that you need to keep this thing in your mind. Take it as a bonus tip or whatever you wanted, but I literally wanted to help you in your English speaking skills. All right, so let's start with the tips that I have for you. Okay, I have jotted it down, so let's see. The tip number 1 that I have for you, which is free language learning apps. Okay, I have made, I think, 3 to 4 videos on language learning apps which are completely free, and they will help you to speak fluent English. So I will link you all that apps in the description below, and they are in front of you. You can see here as well. You can watch those videos and improve your English with, because they are giving you 20 to 25 minutes free to speak with other one. And in order to improve our communication skills, what we actually need, we need to speak with others. Okay, there will be ups and downs, it's all right. Okay, again, it's a human tendency, right? So we all have to understand this. So free language apps can definitely be helping you. There are so many free resources available. You know, when I started learning English, I was not doing all these kinds of things because there's nobody who can tell me these kinds of things. I have started with grammar, but now I'm speaking in front of you. I think grammar didn't help me to speak fluent in English. I was thinking in the beginning for 2 months I mug up all the grammar rules, and it was not helping me to become fluent in English. I was not understanding why I was not able to speak fluently in the language. Okay, so I've made a mistake, I've realized it, and I started using, after some time, when I watch some YouTube videos, I get a lot of knowledge from that. I perceive so many things, and gradually I started speaking with myself, speaking on free applications. Okay, so I link you all the free applications there. You can check them and use them to improve your speaking skills. All right, second point which I have for you is your podcast audiobooks, which is all associated with your listening skills. Listening skills are so important. Why I'm telling you how I started and everything else, I will tell you in the separate video. So that is why I'm telling you to subscribe to my channel, because you will be notified whenever I'm going to post that video or upload that video. All right, so I started listening when I understand that reading, writing, speaking English are the 4 elements that will be helping me to improve my speaking skills and help me to be proficient in this language. I started doing it, and I started listening more and more. All right, I started listening to podcast audiobooks, so many YouTube channels available there. All right, so I started doing it. I was talking about, I think, 2021 or 22. Okay, I started listening to that, and I'm telling you, I started also, when you are listening to Indians, okay, it will be little easy for you to understand them. There will be some words which are strange for you. It's all right, you can learn from the dictionary the meaning of the word and construct few sentences here and there. But apart from it, when you're listening to native speakers, you have to also listen to them. So when I'm listening to them for the very first time, I was not understanding them completely what they are saying. I was understanding 40 to 50%, I can say that. Okay, but then what I did is I started listening to them over and over again. I used subtitles, okay, gradually, but I don't make this tendency to use subtitles all the time, because it is not going to help you. All right, so I was doing it and listening to a lot of people, observing them, how they are speaking, how they're using hand gestures, how they're making eye contact. It is helping me a lot to improve my English. At that point of time, it helped me a lot. I've understand everything and was doing that. All right, so keep this in your mind that anyhow you have to listen to something in English. It could be anything, it could be music also. All right, if you're a job worker, if you don't have enough time, okay, when you are driving a car or when you're doing some other sort of work, other kinds of work, you can just put on some music, you can put on some podcast and listen to that. At least for 10 to 15 minutes in the beginning will be amazing and smashing. All right, let's move on to the third tip that I have for you, which is your read as much as possible. All right, so again, I'm telling you, if you're a job worker, definitely you will not get enough time to read in English, to write in English. It's all right. It's all right. If I if I'll talk about writing, then you can do one thing. Okay, if you're not having enough time, and if you're also not very intrigued for writing anything, then you can do one thing. When you're going for bed, as soon as you're going for bed, before that 10 minutes, take a notebook, okay, and write down your daily routine, whatever you have did from morning to night, whatever you have did, everything. All right, write down that, and you will see that definitely it is going to be helping you a lot. It is going to be really, really effective for you. So understand this thing. If you have any kind of if you don't have any spare time, all right, and read. I can say that if you're having a lot of time, you can just read newspapers also. We all read. Like if you are a job worker, again, if you're reading newspapers in Hindi in the morning time, read English newspaper. Okay, do this. This is how you substitute things, and it is going to be really effective for you. All right, and if you are someone who is having a lot of time, then there are so many books available. I just want to tell you, find out your niche, find out your interest in what are the things you are interested in. And if you are a beginner, initially just start to read books which are very easy to read. Okay, for instance, children's books are so easy to read. Okay, so do that, and gradually you can move on to other books also. All right, let's move on to next tip that I have for you, which is track your progress. I've always say this to you. You know, when I started doing, used to record myself, and then I start to track my progress, because tracking your progress, it is helping you a lot to improve your speaking skills. And it helped me a lot. You know, whenever I'm speaking, I just record myself, and after that recording, I listen back to myself how I'm speaking. Whatever mistake I'm making, I am seeing that. Okay, I'm just listening to that, and I'm writing in my copy that yes, these are the mistakes I've done, and next time I will make sure that I will not make these mistakes again and again. I'm having this thing in my mind. Okay, it is not kind of frivolous thing. It is a very important and significant kind of exercise that you will do. Okay, so track your progress. If you want to, you have to track your progress, and you will see a drastic change over your communication skills, over your speaking skills. Track your progress every single day. Okay, challenge yourself. For next 10 days, I will be speaking with others, and I will record myself. I will see how I'm speaking, and I will figure out everything. Okay, last step is that you need to understand and stick to your mind is reward yourself and be patient. You have to be patient. You know, I started in 2020 when I was in 10th standard. I started there, and I have made so many mistakes, and over the years I have learned so many things, and right now I'm in front of you. I know I'm not so fluent in the language, and I'm not making mistakes. I have made mistakes, but it's all right. All right, so reward yourself. Whenever when nobody rewards you, you feel demotivated, but don't feel that. You know, when I started, when nobody is seeing me that I'm learning the language, and when the first time on free application I talked with someone for at least 15 minutes, I patch myself on the back, and I said this to myself: you have done a great job. I said this to myself, and it helped me a lot. Okay, I felt motivated. Okay, I said to my parents also, I've talked them in English. They are also really much glad about that, and I was also happy. So these are the little moments that you need to carry yourself, and it is going to help you to feel motivated. If there's nobody to clap for you, clap for yourself. I have clapped myself a lot because I've learned the language, and now I'm creating a content helping people with whatever knowledge I'm having. Okay, and be patient, because these are the things that takes a lot of time. Not just this, if you want to learn any niche, any skill, okay, anything you want to learn, it will take your time. In 1 day, in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you will learn the basic things. But if you want to sound fluent, if you want to sound impressive, okay, if you want to ace your conversations, then you need to practice a lot. All right, so keep this thing in your mind to be patient. I hope you got all the tips. All right, so these are the things that helped me a lot, and I've learned this over the years. Okay, and this is for all you guys. If you think this video is really important and it helped you to do something better, then leave a comment below, because whenever you are commenting, I'm always feel motivated to make more content like that. Okay, and watch my more videos. I'll link you some videos in the description below, so don't forget to check them out, and share this